There's a lot of confusion with wearing a mask. What are health experts saying, and what do you think what's going on?
You know, masks are a very important thing you can do to prevent COVID transmission. We've learned a lot over the year. You know, the vaccine is going to be more important, I think, than the mask, but the mask does have a very strong role. In healthcare settings and in nursing homes and places where people are vulnerable, CDC still recommends people wear masks around one another. Very important. You know, CDC did back off the universal mask guidance for people who are vaccinated, right? Which is kind of hard to know for sure who's been vaccinated, who's not been vaccinated.
Yes.
But here in our office, if you've been vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask around other folks. And we make sure that people, you know, they attest. They sign off, say, yes, I did get vaccinated or I didn't, so that we can keep track and make sure people are doing right. But in crowded indoor areas, for me too, even though I've been vaccinated, I wear a mask. So if I go to the grocery store, or if I go shopping, or if I have to go to an event where I'm around other people, I do wear a mask because it's important. It's not only important for me to, you know, protect myself, but if for some reason I did get COVID, I wouldn't be sharing it in the environment.
That is awesome. What is our state doing to protect Mississippians from COVID-19 and other viruses?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of things that you think about to protect from viruses. So let's just start with COVID-19. And you know, first off, obviously getting vaccinated is the most important thing. But right now, only people 12 years and older can get vaccinated. So our younger kids are going to be unable to get the vaccine until it gets approved, you know, through FDA. That's the one thing. You know, we continue to give guidelines to make sure that people can do things safely, like in summer camp or in colleges and universities. They have some guidelines out. We'll be working with schools to make sure they do those simple things that prevent transmission. We have learned, like in the schools, that kids can go to class safely if they're separated and if they're wearing a mask and they're not, you know, running around. You know, we're not seeing much transmission. It's the bus when kids are going to the football game or the show choir. You know, that's where we're seeing our transmission. So using some basic infection control principles to prevent transmission. Now, there are other viruses out there, right? And so there's several things you have to do. First of all, you got to maintain awareness. And so we have a whole team in the Department of Health that accumulates information to see, hey, are we having these viruses out here? Are we having these outbreaks, so that we can respond and hopefully sort of, you know, put them out, those little outbreaks, before they spread. We actually have been seeing stuff around COVID that people don't know about. We've had some really weird infections. We've had hepatitis A outbreaks. We've had GI illness outbreaks. We've had some real strange bacterial outbreaks. We do tuberculosis. We still have that. So we try to find those people, make sure they're treated adequately, cut off transmission, give vaccines as needed. And then, of course, for certain illnesses like measles, mumps, and rubella, and pneumonia and things like that, there are vaccines out there that we want people to take, so we try to get people to get vaccinated for those too.
Well, that's amazing, Dr. Dobb. You're spreading awareness and you're letting people know what's going on in our state. I feel like our Department of Health is doing an awesome job.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.